Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Some good persistent defending here. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. It's a pretty loose pass.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Pirlo. Gerrard. Ball played for Nesta. It's a throw-in. Nesta. Beckenbauer. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that... And Batistuta! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Has a look and plays it forward. And he was quick to react. He's a sharp little ball here. Pirlo. And here's Eto'o. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Figo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nesta. Now that looks a decent ball. And Batistuta. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar. It's played through for him. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's found support out wide. Koundé produces the perfect tackle there. Great vision. Davids. Koundé. Yamal looking to run onto it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Figo. Half an hour played now. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played into space. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Lacking for neither time nor space. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Bale. And they're on him in a flash. Played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. No way through, so back. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cross needs to be good. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. And here's Bale. Messi. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Malaysia with the corner, they're first. And the shot! That's got him rattled. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So we're still where we started right now. Tries the cross. Figo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba. Now it's Figo. He's had it taken off him. Cherki.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's free, he takes a shot! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Just eases him off the ball. Gerrard. Cherki. Costa Curta. Cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cherki has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! And he's there to get it away. Nicely shaped ball. Bastoni cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nicely aimed pass. And that is as... And the shot! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Malaysia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be...
Has a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Figo. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Now it's Messi. And it's Iniesta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Iniesta. Great vision. It's a threatening ball. Iniesta! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Cherki. Can he get on the end of this? Hoisted in, he's got tall. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Malaysia have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Bale, played out wide. Beckham. That is lovely. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but... Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And this is Bale. Now it's Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Plays it across. Gerrard clears it away. Passes short and sharp. Crossed in. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Cherki. Not the most accurate pass. Malaysia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played into space, and the through ball. Oh, that was vital. Figo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Drogba. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham tries to pass it through. Now it's Figo. Messi is herring after that one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looks to the other side. Tries to play it through. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Now he's got space here. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Mateus. And this is Bale. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Lilian Thuram. Number 10, Edmilson. Coming on the field, number 16.
And now, and he shoots!
Number 8.
Oh, should have put that away.
Substitution in progress.
Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. That's been drilled forward. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Figo. And this is Drogba. Figo. Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Figo looking for the run, and this is Drogba, and the shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pedri. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pirlo.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Casillas taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Provided by the local police.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Costa Curta makes the interception.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Pirlo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Torres. Cantona. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gerrard. Drogba. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Crosses it. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham with the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's gone backward here. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Pirlo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ball swung in. Goal! So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham with the cross. He gets big! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on...
Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And there was his third, and the shot! Thuram gets good distance on it. He's played it back. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And the pass is intercepted. Pass is short and sharp. Pirlo. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Drogba. And he's shot, surely! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Drogba. And it's Figo. Drogba, and that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Drogba. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ronaldo is herring after that one. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! And it's a goal!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. Tchouameni. Club America finding their passes. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the throw.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. And it's Figo. He won't be happy with that one. Vigo has it out wide and in space. No, that's been intercepted. In towards the back stick.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect...
Bullet! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cruyff. He's in a great position here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Bale. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Costa Curta cuts it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Pelé. Van Basten tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a good ball through. That ball looks a good one. And this is Hullet, and a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vigo. It's a really well-measured ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Drogba! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham with the short one. Oh, that's nice. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Van Basten. He's found a way through. Bullet, and the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Pelé. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Van Basten. Costa Curta. That's Gerrard. Out to the right. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Has a look and place it forward. Gerrard. Spread it left.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bullet looking to add to his goal. Some good work on the right flank here. Pele. That has not gone well. And it's Figo. Time and again they are repelled. Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Van Basten. Played out to the right. And it's Belletti.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Beckham. Cruyff.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Hullet. Pele shot at goal! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Van Basten. Can he finish?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pirlo. Pirlo powering forward here. He's in plenty of space here. Nice interception, well timed. Khan gets good distance on it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Ball comes in. Pele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Figo. An instinctive delivery. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Beckham to take it as usual. They've played it short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Deftly away. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now, can they get him away? He is through here! Oh, well played. Beckham knocks it into space. Figo. Cruyff. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great vision. And this is Pele, face to face with the keeper. Casillas did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played out to the left flank. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's straight offside. "75 minutes played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Drogba. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo puts his foot on the gas, and this is Bale. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Threads one in. Can he get on the end of this? Good take, and is he in? And he's onside. Bullish header! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. Looking to play him in. Now it's Cruyff. No, he's not getting past him there. Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. Costa Curta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Now it's Cruyff. Caught offside that time. Rijkaard. Nicely. Oh, shooting chance! So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. It's played through for him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 3 minutes.
Played back in. And it's Thuram. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Pelé. And he was quick to react. Beckham. Bullet. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.